Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, another wondrous propaganda cast with me, your host, Imperial Dane. A 1 versus 1 again on Musky, but this should prove to be an exciting, a wondrous, and a slightly novel match. We shall be watching in one half of the map MrStrigoi fighting for the Germans, already choosing a doctrine, in this case joint operation, fighting for the Wehrmacht for the 5th SS Panzer Division Viking. Opposing him shall be Barton, PL of the Soviet 5th Guards Mechanized Corps. Combat is on the move, conscripts already arriving. And what doctrines does Barton have available? He's already chosen one as well. Exciting. We're in fact seeing armored assault. I can tell you his two other doctrines were counterattack and urban defense. For MrStrigoi, it was mechanized assault and lightning war. Two grenadiers standing out here for MrStrigoi. Point there being secured. Interesting move. He's actually going for this point, then doubling back up here. Interesting. A bit of an unusual capping order, if I must be honest. Barton rushing straight for the fuel down here. Might even rush for the one over there. And then we go. The second grenadier squad is out for Strigoi. 5th SS was rather noteworthy, being the first division to really offer spots for volunteers of a non-German kind, Scandinavian ones, although it never really managed to amount to that many. Usually because support was actually reasonably low due to different reasons, though in some cases because they actually rather want to be fighting up in Finland, and that's not where the 5th SS was fighting.
We've added to the fatherland.
Later on, all the Scandinavian volunteers, at least the majority of them, were formed over in the 11th SS Panzergrenadier Division Nordland, except for a few small remaining corps which continue to remain in the division.
Our forces increase.
The 5th also pretty much only fought on the eastern front. We're seeing Barton here wiring off the southern approach to sort of a directly stop up any major move here towards the southern fuel point from that angle. Fighting for the northern fuel point going on. Grenadiers counter-attacking pretty viciously, pretty aggressively. Engaging the conscripts.
Yes.
And there we go, Yuri already down. Grenadier squad advancing up. One going to flank up here. Nice job there, Strigoi. And there we go, Barton realizing the situation is bad. Retreat. Good unit preservation there. Center being secured. Munitions up there being secured. MD42 initially sitting up here in a more defensive position, guarding against an direct attempt for the cut-off point. While his infantry pushes ahead more aggressively towards the fuel. Mortar on the way to 2 grenadiers. MG mortar. A bit more of an unusual start, but I mean, feasible here in Company Reefs 2. Certainly offers up a bit more supportive fire. But of course, on the other hand, it will have a bit of trouble, holding ground in some regards. Since it will be a bit vulnerable to a flank, but we can see that Strigoi is working to limit the amount of damage any Soviet flanking assault can do by protecting these weak spots here with an MG42. Grenadiers setting up position in the church, coming under fire from numerous grenadiers. Mortar's going to move up and bombard the mortar there, and there we go. Molotov on the church. Nothing is sacred for these communists. But then again, nothing really was sacred for the Wehrmacht either when it came to fighting in urban settings. And there we go, mortar fire going, but almost hitting their own troops. Good Lord Friedrich, where are you targeting your mortar? Second mortar round almost hits, but again doesn't quite connect. At least this time it wasn't close to wiping out a German infantry squad. Fighting going on here, Grenadiers versus conscripts. Nice mortar there from Barton, forcing away the Grenadiers. Conscripts got much trying to flank up on the Grenadiers. Pioneers holding up here with the flank there. Barton Molotov on the way from the conscripts.
What are your orders?
Mortar moving up closer, Pioneers burning away here. And there you go, Grenadiers are now surrounded up here by the northern fuel point. Nice maneuver there from Barton. And we are seeing immediate taking on going on from Strigoi in return. MG42 slightly advancing. And conscripts and pioneers engaging here by the open road. MG42 opening up. Conscripts getting burned away, scorched, torched, and roasted. Grenadiers finally forced to vacate in the northern premises. Things are not looking good here for initially for MrStrigoi. His pioneers are getting flanked right here in some bit of brutal fighting. Molotov going on there. Pioneers do not burst into flames, much to their luck. Grenades and for so far not really hitting anything. And there we go, nice flank from the conscripts. Guys need to move up. Finding us getting a bit tense, and there we go, MG42 getting pushed back. Rifle grenade though going off, ultimately only blows out a fence. And there we go, nice Molotov away from the building here where the MG42 is positioned. Quickly Molotov, and there we go, flamethrower engineers flanking the Grenadier squad. We are starting to see Strigoi here being pushed back pretty heavily. We are seeing teching going on here. We are seeing the light mechanized company going up. Lovely, lovely. Molotov again. Barton definitely plays aggressive. Grenadiers need to retreat. Another Grenadier squad moving up. MG42 once more trying to set up. The entire nearby area seems to have been slightly singed from all the Molotovs. But there we go. Panzer Grenadiers moving up. Looks like MrStrigoi realizes he needs a bit more firepower to break through, following up with a half-track, it would seem. Lots of fire right now going on here. Still not a real any kills there for the mortar. More Molotovs, more fire. More. And bunch up there. And looks like a nice rifle grenade managed to catch up all of the hiding conscripts there. Brutal rifle grenade, brutal, just a huge clump of dying and dead Russians. All rolling around, squirming and inconveniently and slightly embarrassingly touching each other. No, Yuri, I am dying. Do not touch me there. But please, Boris. No, wait, I thought you were a girl. Oh, the manic behavior. There we go. Missile Schützenpanzerwagen arriving. Bunker going up here. Medic bunker likely. Panzer pushing forwards. Pioneers versus combat engineers. Who shall win this? And there we go. Flamethrower tank burst open as well. Pushing through the fire. Pioneers quickly reinforcing. A swift and deft advance here from Strigoi. With Barton desperately trying to push back. And now his forces spearhead have been broken. And there's a good chance here for Strigoi making a good headway. Also noting the officers available to him, and I certainly recommend him getting it. Conscripts here taking heavy losses from the Panzer Grenadiers. Gunned down by the front door. And the Grenadier squad here caught in the middle of the open, not doing too well. And there we go, pushed away.
Grenadiers ready.
Machine gun squad.
Noting a mech support weapon company up here for Barton.
Where the fuck is he?
Stone walls getting ruined. Finally the mortar scored a kill. And there we go, mine got a kill in return on the Panzer Grenadier squad.
We claimed it for the fatherland.
Almost down there with the medic bunker upgrade.
Is taking our territory.
Fucking Ivan never quits. Ready.
Conscripts advancing. Getting charged as they lock the Molotov. And there we go, quick move inside of the church. Quick move to be a hazard decision due to the mortar nearby. Hack faulty moving out here for Strigoi. Looks like he's a bit worried that Barton might get armor anytime soon. But looks like armor might not be rushing for it. And there we go, rushing for the half track. And there we go, flamethrowers. burning away at the communists.
Enemy forces are securing
And there you go,
our
anti-tank
territory.
Anti-tank grenade on the half track. Ooh, Pioneer wiped out by a mortar.
Location, Captain.
The sector has been cut off. Our
And a bit of
forces
harassment down there.
increase.
And we see the officer now arriving here for Strigoi. And time to power to Barton. With 4 squads of conscripts, a mortar arriving, and an MG40. Oh, not an MG42, but a Maxim machine gun on the way as well.
Team prepared for combat. Supply sector under attack.
So Barton laying up for some heavier fighting operations. Telemine's going down there. Looks like the guy's a bit worried about a northern armoured assault.
Forces are capturing our supplies.
Not a bad idea.
Fire!
Also, of course, noting he has radio intercept, so you can actually get an idea of what Strigoi is getting, where he is in terms of technology. And there we go, officer arriving to support the Grenadiers. Assault going into the town centre. Support will be needed to help stop all of these advancing conscripts. These rampaging conscripts. Conscripts suffering a bit of hits to the officer and Grenadier squad down south. And there you go. Soviet mod supporting Barton's finding here in the centre. Acting rather close, hitting their own men. And there we go, neatly bursting a light. And looks like Barton is very interested in knocking out the guy's half track. Very interested. Molotovs being locked in, mortar rounds going in. Dangerous situation here by the crossroads. Maxim moving up as well now to provide support. And mortars firing a pack have pulled up in a rather interesting defensive position. And there you go, Panzer Grenadiers are here to save the day. They're not the combat engineers, Dave, that's for sure.
Do you need something?
Awaiting command.
Troops in need of reinforcement, lots of them in fact.
Motor crew ready.
And looks like Barton's going to see if he can't
Mortar,
get
ready for orders.
Strigoi's mortar.
Yes, comrade. Mortar crew ready.
Interesting move.
to go, comrades.
How shall Strigoi react
You have
to
orders.
this
Engineer standing by.
challenge? Apparently not at all. Interestingly enough.
Watch out!
Officer being stopped by Maxim fire Grenadier squad that could easily flank there with an MG. Panzer is making an advance down here. Things are beginning to heat up again.
Gun crew standing.
The enemy has taken our supply
And there you go, church position.
They've opened up on us. What
And there you
do
go,
you
Maxim turning back now. Could be officer's chance to actually flank the Maxim. MG42 opening up on the Grenadier. The Maxim threw out in the open. Doing quite a bit of damage there. Well done, well done, well done. Mortar getting dealt with. Her Panzer is assaulting.
HMG ready for action.
And a second Maxim up in a nearby building, stopping the Panzers from advancing any further. MG42 covering up the main road.
Yes, comrade.
Looks like the mortar was retreated.
Keep your heads down!
Engineers. Gun crew standing by.
Rather brutal infantry fighting going on here for the centre of the village. It looks like, oh, there we go, fighting over the church again. This time pioneers versus combat engineers, both with flamethrowers. And looks like the church is ever so slightly smoking. And incendiary armor piercing rounds on the MG42, increasing the damage and penetration. And veteranry too for the pioneers. Lovely stuff. And there we go, just tearing through the advancing conscripts right there, just damaging them horribly. Oh dear. Well done there by MrStrigoi. Maxim pushing forward, managing to pin it, but we also see the German mortar is nearby, and of course a nice rifle grenade there. Blasting apart top there. Several there, mortar following up. And the church is on fire. So is the roof, the altar, and everything else. Not looking good there.
Conscripts here.
And turning a bit of an ominous look to it here from over the ground view. Boom. Half track also considerably in need of repairs.
The enemy has found us, ready and willing.
But they're certainly doing a good job then, keeping MrStrigoi's fighting forces at the front line reinforced. Which certainly saves them a lot of time from having to retreat. More Molotovs from Barton, also plenty of munitions for Barton.
New units have arrived.
And a field gun up, looks like Barton is starting to wait, and of course, again, he knows now this is support armor core anyway, so I mean, not exactly rubbishly timed.
Encroaching on our territory. Taking fucking fire!
Field gun on the way.
One standing by.
And like there's some sort of armor on the way from the Germans.
Enemy infantry!
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
And there we go, a bit of concentrated fire going up from MrStrigoi's field officer.
Orders, comrade.
You need mortar support? Down! Grenade!
And a bit of a nasty fate there for the mortar crew. And I'm getting the impression that Barton might be trying to save up for some heavier armor. Basically just relying on the support weapon company until he can get something out of the assault armored or armored assault doctrine, either the heavy tanks or the T-34-85s. Definitely a few opportunities there.
The enemy wants it back. Ready.
Panzer getting suppressed. Two Maxims bearing down upon them. A lethal amount of fire, ultimately forcing the German infantry to pull back from there. Offset grenades holding up the centre, half-track quickly moving up to support. Northern engaging up people to the Grenadiers, who are quickly getting Molotov.
A new unit.
You have orders.
And there we go, concentrated fire. Veterans who flee on the Grenadiers, and that's also the light machine gunner.
Supply sector
Alongside
under
concentrated fire, definitely a nasty combination. Mortar firing away. Pioneers and Grenadiers fighting for the north, empty fortressing up to cover here the main road again. More machine guns actually blasting away mortar back at Barton's base. And there we go again. Incendiary armor piercing rounds. He loves that ability. We'll see it again. It's just doing excellent damage here against Barton's infantry. And they've got a squad, in fact, got wiped out by it. Amazing, really. I mean, exemplary use of armor piercing incendiary rounds, or incendiary armor piercing rounds, whatever. It shoots fire bullets.
Enemy contact!
It kills, that's what matters.
ready for action.
Engineers ready.
Gun crew standing by.
Engineer squad.
Fresh conscripts have arrived. Capture complete.
Combat engineers.
HMG!
Crew is ready.
Waiting for your command.
Barton getting another replacement conscript squad. And he's got 3 Maxims now, by the way. Barton really laying down a lot of heavy firepower with them. And there we go. Panzerkampfwagen has arrived. And immediately sets about making short work here of the combat engineers.
They've opened up on us! Ready!
Panzer 4 coming in the direct line of fire there of the field gun. This is 3.
The enemy has our range!
Cis indicating it was made in a factory named after Stalin. Because everybody loves Comrade Stalin. And then we actually have veterans, 2 mortar, that's lovely, that's lovely. Soviet mortar continues to fight, there we go. Nice drive grenades on the Maxim there. Not really a lot of flanking action, but there we go. We actually see finally that Barton is making a larger infantry assault there. And we are seeing the response here from Strigoi. Panzers, Grenadiers, and a half-track quickly being dispatched to halt it. MD-42 also being rushed in while the assault going up in the centre. Field gun blasting away. Also noting here, use of tracking. Wonderful, wonderful. Getting increased range, of course, also getting some idea of where infantry is through the fog of war. Well done there. Good use of veterancy abilities. Again, something that tends to make a better player stand out is how they actually, and if they actually use veterancy abilities.
Engineer standing by.
Field gun standing by.
Awaiting
Time to pop back here to Strigoi, who pretty much has access to all of his doctrine abilities. Officer moving in as well here to support.
Yes.
Panzerist might want to move in.
A promotion.
And we're seeing a howitzer going up here. And there we go. Groups and infantry engagement credits upgrade the light machine gun. MD-42 firing away. Could be seeing another burst of incendiary armor piecing around here against the conscripts. Or will he refrain from doing it this time around? But there we go. We are seeing that Barton infantry simply getting overwhelmed through the sheer volume of bullets.
Your orders, Commandant.
And now with the howitzer ready, things are definitely going to get a bit more nasty here for Barton.
Put a fire.
Panzer is immediately leading a flanking assault.
Flanks. We need target coordinates.
Oh, setting up right here, perhaps hoping to catch something on the retreat. A bold move. Oh, so close to getting the entire mortar squad. So close. And meanwhile, though, Panzer is continuing, bursting the way through everything. Grenadiers moving in to support as well. Field gun cleared out. And there you go, nice button grenade here against the machine gun. So close, so far. Howitzer is hitting absolutely bones all. And there we go, finally getting the field gun crew. Mortar going to get with her. Panzers continue to fight here now, fighting in the cemetery ruins. Grenadiers have veterans defeat by their MD-42, just shooting away at everything that looks remotely socialist and not national socialist. MD-41 wanting to push in. Maxim's getting blasted. More infantry arriving. Looks like the howitzer's finally done shooting. Half-track seems to reinforce troops at the front line, ensuring that Strigoi's infantry can continue to fight. And there we go. Looks like another burst of incendiary armor piecing rounds. Officer moving up as well. Oh dear, looks like another Cartridge squad could get shredded. Another Cartridge squad. Oh dear. And there we go. He's actually using concentrated fire on it. And there we go. Maxim down. Another Maxim now. The next victim. Just vicious right there from Strigoi. And a Stuk has also arrived, adding in a bit of additional armor here for Strigoi, the Sturmgeschütz. And the time has come. The Joseph Stalin 2 has arrived. Definitely going to be problems here for Strigoi. Though he does have some anti-tank and a bit of armor. The IS-2, if well handled, could prove to be very, very dangerous. And the Pioneer Squad gets the honor of meeting them first, or perhaps the Officer Squad. There we go. One shot almost wiped out there.
Our opponents are seizing the sector.
And there's nothing to really hold it back here at the front line. Pioneers might try and go here to recruit the field gun, but then again they might get blasted here. Another shot, and there we go. Friedrich down. Northern point being secured. Howitzer firing away. Might try and catch that IS-2. Bit of a desperate maneuver there from Strigoi. Grenadier squad caught here. Barton maneuvering about. Mortar firing away as well. How shall Strigoi handle the appearance of this Soviet heavy tank. Countries becoming a fire. That is supported by Panzer IV making their advance. And there we go, moving in, moving in. Half tank taking a direct hit, needs to retreat. Pack 40 could also very well take a shot. There we go. And there we go, direct hit on the Pack 40. Almost killing the crew in one hit. Stug nearby as well. Stug though has to be careful. 2 shots from the ice 2 and that's good night. In this case it seems they've gotten a bit lucky. Panzer IV also rolling in. Panzer's advancing. And that was almost an entire country war gone in the blink of an eye. More artillery going in. And a storming strike. It actually got the Stug. Good lord. Devastating work right there. And Barton preparing for another offensive. At this stage it probably would be a nice idea for MrStrigoi here to consider getting a Pack 43 around here. Would be a nice spot. And the half-track went down as well to the half-track. I mean, no, the half-track went down to the Sturmovik, not the... Oh! My sincerest apologies there. My tongue tripped over itself. Anyways, so far the howitzers having limited success in hitting actual Soviet targets. So far it's only really killed 2. The rest might as well have been gerbils. Another nice use here of the officer, this time with a combination with the Panzer Militia. Ice 2 moving into town, and still no sign of the Pack 3.
Blown up? We have liberated this sector.
Wait, he might actually be trying at it, and there we go. Pack 43 going up. Ice 2 actually leading the attack. It might actually be able to destroy it, even before it's set up. Panzer IV veteran 1. No, I don't think Barton saw it. I don't think he saw it. He's actually pulling away. He actually has a chance of stopping the Pack 43 from going up. He could even ensure there won't be any resource return. And Blitzkrieg, but ultimately, Strigoi didn't handle it very well. Oh no, he lost a Panzer IV. That was Veterans who won. A shame, a very big shame. Ice 2 though is down to half health. Might want to get to pulling back. It's also Veterans who won already. But soon the Pack 43 will be ready, and that will definitely make it much, much harder for Barton to be able to utilize this heavy tank.
I'm so sick of these Russian assholes!
We are losing the sector.
Einsatzbereit.
For everyone!
And Panzer section, the Panzer Grenadiers. Looks like Strigoi shifting out to really trying to deal with that IS-2. And there you go. Pack 43 is ready. Opening up right away. Officer taking the direct hit from the IS-2. And a bit of artillery fire into the town centre as well. And Panzer's going to try and flank the IS-2, although they are coming under fire there from the IS-2's 50 caliber machine gun.
Our territory.
Lots of artillery, lots of death. Also note, due to the length of this game, there won't be a mid-game analysis. My apologies, for this game is almost an hour long. But assault continues up to the centre. MG42 standing up here. Comics push back. Panzers need to get out of there. Panzers pushing from north, getting a nice flank here on the MG42. Pioneers might want to try and deal with it. And there we go, MG42, Veterans E3, increasing its actually considerably, making it that much more lethal. Maxim firing away. And rather literally getting mortared. situation is definitely a bit ugly here for Strigoi. We're seeing another IS-2 up from Barton in time, in fact, to pop back over to Barton.
Machine gun ready.
Rather brutal warfare going on here. Oh! Direct hit on the mortar! Bad news. And looks like, there we go, IS-2 coming out fire from the Pack 43. IS-2 with a damaged engine, having hit the telemine. Only thing is, there we go, Pioneers bring into spot. One more shot and... There we go. No! Oh no, Pack 43 those moving up. No, Pack 40's moving up. There we go, down, and right here, target weak point, target weak point. Oh no, Pack 40 went down, Pack 40 went down. No attempt at using target weak point, a bit of a shame. We are seeing Strigoi making quick returns. Barton is forced to pull back. His heavy army has also lost most of his support units. No Maxes anymore, no mortar. We're just down to 3 conscript squads and a combat engineer squad. Things are definitely not looking too strong, but at the same time, he does have access to the IS-2s. And he's definitely got one on the field, so it's not like, you know, it's all lost all over. He could consider actually trying to flank down here with the IS-2 and simply blast away at that howitzer. That could definitely work out. Otherwise, he might try to apply some pressure up here, trying to that way draw out Strigoi a bit, spread it out a bit, make it easier to break through.
Rifleman ready.
Not entirely happy about this placement of the Pack 43. It might have been a bit too conservative, and thus actually allowed Barton to somewhat get into the village and actually blast the defenders from a reasonably safe distance. So that could prove to be a bit of a problem in the longer run here for Strigoi, unless of course he decides to actually place up another Pack 43. Another street arriving for Strigoi, most interestingly. More artillery. Sandbags up there.
People and workers of the Soviet Union.
Oh, IS-2 rather close to getting hit by the German artillery. And there we go, nice hit. Another one.
Return fire! This land belongs to all of us!
Panzer making their move here against conscripts in the north, and quickly pulling back, realizing they can't have the force to pull through. Stug moving in. I mean, he's going to need more than one Stug if he actually wants a decent chance of taking on the IS-2. Otherwise, he's just going to be throwing them away.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
Da, tovarish.
Since in a fight with the IS-2, the only advantage the Stug really has is his slightly longer range and higher rate of fire. That, of course, if we can get to that one, it really gets a decent advantage with the target weak point ability, but currently, of course, that's a fresh Stug, and thus only has really to rely on its range and rate of fire. Because again, I mean, 2 shots and that Stug's going to be going down.
What do you have for us? We have the point. We are taking more grenades!
Oh, Panzer got almost one, and we're seeing another half track out here, likely to reinforce Strigoi front line again. And there we go, IS-2 takes a nice hit there from Stug. Stug needs to be careful not to get too cocky. Another IS-2 available here for Barton, and Barton does not miss a beat.
We are bleeding, comrade!
And there we go, one hit on the Stug and already less than half health. Again, this is bad stuff.
Grenade!
Further finding up here, we are seeing that Barton pushing ahead pretty aggressively, forcing Strigoi to actually send in a large amount of infantry.
Heavy tank here.
We are taking losses!
And there we go. Stug down. He should have pulled it back for full repairs. That did not happen.
We are bleeding, comrade!
And there we go. Looks like the half track will go down. Veterans in 3 MG42 by the way in dire straits as 2 IS-2s move up. But there we go. Pack 43 is able to actually shoot up. It looks like something got killed elsewhere. In fact, Barton's down to less than... Oh, one infantry squad. This is terrible. Oh, that ice almost went down. The things are definitely looking harsh. The 3rd Guards Mechanized Corps. The howitzer is almost veterancy free. This Pack 43 is already veterancy free.
We can be. We are losing territory. Yes.
It looks like we're seeing self-repairs going on with both. That is good. That's definitely going to sort of fix that. In particular, since he has very little infantry to actually repair at the
Forces are
moment.
capturing our supplies. Getting tired of this shit.
And quickly getting some replacement infantry.
We are taking losses!
Suffering some nice infantry losses here. Strigoi pushing ahead himself pretty aggressively. He could consider laying down some mines or perhaps machine gun bunkers right around here to protect more outlying and vulnerable spots so he doesn't have to detach an entire infantry force to deal with it. That would be a suggestion. Either that or perhaps a minor minefield, some S-mines right around here would also prove to be quite beneficial for Strigoi.
IS-2 here.
There we go. Still ready, almost ready with number 2 as well. Reconnaissance run going in here from Strigoi.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
Fresh meat has arrived!
We might find his Stuga shot down, and there we go. Panzer was in trouble there as the IS-2 advances. 122mm gun finally going with its very large high explosive shells. And there we go, Grenadier squad almost wiped out to a man.
We are in the shit now!
Use the target.
Oh, the Panzer is in a bit of trouble here. And there we go, beating a very brave retreat in the face of the Joseph Stalin 2 tank. Named after Joseph Stalin.
Supply lines have been cut. IS-2.
Since Stalin at that stage was the Commissar of Armaments, I believe it was called.
IS-2
Having taken over from the previous one, Clement Voroshilov, who had fallen out of favour. By the way, the previous one was the man who gave the name to the KV tanks. So a little fun fact there.
ready for action.
Grenadier squad almost wiped out.
Units are here. IS-2 here.
Definitely a bit of playing around here. Barton entirely a bit unsure on how else to go. But at least, you know, making good progress, actually pushing up with 2 IS-2s, but at 2 different angles.
We will keep it!
Our points have fallen
Ensuring
to
also the Pack
300.
43 can't lock down an assault so quickly, but also, you know, applying some pressure at the far flanks here. In particular, since currently Strigoi is rather lacking something that can take on the IS-2s easily, besides his Pack 43. And the Pack 43 can't move. So as long as it uses his IS-2s cleverly, and there we go, half track down. Pack 43 opening up. And there we go, wiped out. Setting up his mounts, dealing with the half track. Oh, and there we go, Telemine. Telemine, and that should allow the Pack 43 to finish it off, if he so decides to turn it about.
Enemy machine gun!
And now it looks like the Panzers might do the trick if they can survive the advance. Then again, we might just see him try to do it with artillery.
More of our troops have been lost.
Enemy machine gun!
And there we go, one hit, the Panzer squad almost got wiped. This IS-2 is getting very close to veterancy too. and thus an overall damage bonus.
Stug 3 ready to deploy.
Back to Strigoi, who's got himself a Stug. We also note that most of his infantry and most of his units are either veterans 2 or veterans 3. And there we go, the Panzer. No, the Grenadiers got the IS-2. One Panzerfaust did the job. My God!
They've given us a hell face. And not lost us, pioneers.
And there we go, veterans 3 Pioneers with a Flammenwerfer. And then the IS-2 came and wiped them out. Bit of a tragic fate. Finally, veterans 3 and then dead. Barton, though, is rather a lot of pressure. Losses have been high.
You need fire support?
Pioneer's gone away. Also looks like he's actually been teching up. Might be he's going for something heavier. Could be he might be trying for counters here to deal with the IS-2s a bit more mobily.
Our position is under attack! Grenadiers here!
That's it. Fully reinforced.
You have a fire mission?
Oh, looks like he's trying to get the IS-2 here with the artillery. Nice job.
Taking out.
Trees getting shattered in the wind as well.
Enemy on the attack!
HMG here.
Assault guns standing
Still not
by.
really seeing much action. Looks like more machine guns are now being prepared once more to push ahead. Oh, Barton, interestingly enough. And there we go, a veteran T3 howitzer.
Reconnaissance flight.
Still bursting through the hedgerows. Support the infantry advance here. Officer and Panzer Grenadiers.
Get Hornets loaded! Got the grenade! Take cover!
Our drive train is damaged.
There we go, nice anti-tank grenades. But the MP42 is on the spot here.
Enemy forces.
And armor-piercing incendiary rounds on the retreating infantry. Just wiping out the squad. I mean, absolutely just nasty this one. I mean, that's 47 kills. This MG42 crew is insane.
They're dead now.
They're dead now. Oh, not a great hit there on the MT crew as well. Barton just continues bleeding in the face of Strigoi.
At your command!
It is ours.
And that house is definitely proving itself to be a considerable pain in the ass by now.
Grenadiers!
Panzer here. MG42 turret is ready.
And there we go, an MG42 up for the Stug 3.
We have forced the enemy down to 2 enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Shooting at the shit!
There you go, half a Grenadier squad gone in the blink of an eye.
Bastards!
Assault guns standing by.
Panzer Grenadiers!
Another Stug on the way. No attempt at, say, getting that heavy armor core that he actually upgraded for. Seems a bit awkward not to get it once he actually has access to it. But at least the pair of Stugs might also have a chance.
Taken. You are to be commended. Look here.
Although they definitely should be working together then. And looks like Barton might find me going after that howitzer. A quick strike down here could definitely prove valuable, in particular since the Pack 43 would need to turn about to actually react to this, and it simply would by then be too late. And just firing into Barton's space by now.
We are sector.
Territory taken. Push on.
Stug 3 ready to deploy. Free attack. You guys, listen to
More
me.
firing
If you
going
want
on.
to live.
Also, quick note, I've switched over from Fraps to Bandicam for recording. Hopefully that should overall lead to less problems and hopefully also some better quality, maybe even.
Enemy MG is
Assault
open
gun
now!
standing by. Our opponents are seizing a sector.
But I was still advancing, going in here against the howitzer.
Target coordinate. You need something?
Stu holding it as well. And there we go. First hit on the howitzer. Squad half dead. But the crew half dead. And there we go. Gone. Back for the fleet. Turning rapid already now. It's too late. The IS-2 is escaping. So right there, vital block of MrStrigoi's defences was stripped from him. Quickly rolling back that IS-2. Infantry being held up by Maxim balancing on the canal.
Yes?
Stug ready.
And getting mortared. And there goes Stu rushing straight into the two ships rushing into the IS-2. Bit of nasty work there. There we go, IS-2 already down to half health, but already then, I mean, there's a problem for the Stugs. Already one looks to be going down. Very close engagement here, very close again. Range and rate of fire is rather the Stugs' advantage in a fight against an IS-2.
Contact. Enemy armor.
We have small
But in this case, we see that Barton is not willing to part risk. Also, we see another IS-2 out from Barton here in the north.
Yes, sir.
Stug here.
It's a nice bit of work there. Conscripts are hanging about here in an old wrecked IS-2.
Reinforcements complete.
I sense that one go right by me!
And quick moving on again.
Assault gun standing by.
And very close to actually getting a veteran C1 Stug, which could definitely prove to be a valuable tool here against the IS-2s.
Pioneers! We are ready for action.
Officer under fire!
And there you go, officer squad almost killed in one shot again.
Stug here.
Stug moving into flank. The MG42 needs to get out of there, needs to get out of there.
Shit, they're shooting at us!
Not really doing well with this Stug. A bit of summoning about now to make itself an easy target for the IS-2. A bit tragic that. That's likely going to end in its total destruction. And there we go. That really didn't work out, I'm afraid.
Destroyed a panzer.
And there you go.
Enemy is taking
Heavy
our
Panzer caught
territory.
up. And just a few bits of manpower short from the Panzer 5.
Sector fire! Infantry contact!
We are losing a sector.
Under infantry
Stug
attack!
here.
And now, in fact, we're seeing that MrStrigoi is actually slowly being pushed back. The losses are getting higher. Casualties a bit more nasty. Panther now on the way. It looks like MrStrigoi is going to head in with the enemy army. Although, I mean, he could have actually gone for a pack for the flip a bit more forwards up. And but he's going to get caught by the IS-2. IS-2 for some reason is up to blow up a house instead. But Yuri, why didn't you shoot the infantry? But I love seeing houses blow up, buddies.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector. Panzer here.
And a lot of artillery barrels going in here. Lightest infantry shots. I've seen.
Enemy is taking our territory.
Basically a support weapon of a kind the Germans have for the infantry divisions, which basically gave them a bit more artillery. A bit sort of like a tiny howitzer. They had basically two variants of them, had the light and the heavy. And for the Panzer Grenadier divisions, particularly the Panzer divisions, they actually had self-propelled variants of them for the heavier kind.
Arrived from the fatherland.
A little fun thing there. Nazi it there again. MG42 covering up here, but again won't be able to do much here. Attack 43, not really pointing a direction, so only can't hit it. But there we go. Panzerkampfwagen 5 rolling out. And time to pop that here to Barton. And there we go, another bit of incendiary armor piercing rounds. Absolutely vicious use of the ability. Lovely to see. Rarely actually see a player again actually using such an ability that much. And it's certainly, I mean, he's actually able to cause severe havoc on Barton's forces with it. It's absolutely amazing. Panther quickly pushed back here by the appearance of the IS-2s, but again, just like the Stug, the Panther does have an advantage in the IS-2 in its range. In fact, the Panther and the Stug are some of the longer ranges vehicles in the German army. The only thing really outdoing it pretty much being the Elephant. So that is actually something to keep in mind. I mean, people don't usually think about these ranges, but they are actually there and they do apply. So that's something to actually try and keep in mind.
IS-2 here.
Infantry moving from north, Panther moving ahead. Needs to be careful, they're going to get caught up between the two. And there we go, stunned even. Veteran 2, Stug here. Veteran 2-1, will be seeing a target weak point. Yes, there we go, Buccaneers got almost wiped out. Panther is moving up as well. And there we go, Veteran 2 for the Stug. Shuts in the lap. Yeah. And a quick strafing run going in there from the Soviet Air Force.
Sandbags are set up.
Sturmovik launches another strafe. And a veteran 3 mortar going in for the victory points overall. Barton pushing in pretty aggressively. Good job there, taking advantage of the fighting in the centre to push into the north as well.
Orders?
This now belongs to us.
Waiting for your command.
Barton keeping up the pressure. Hansford is here in a bit of trouble. Need to get out of there before the IS-2 wipes them out completely.
We are ready for action.
Or for that matter, the Sturmovik does.
Our enemy has only 200 points.
And there we go, no light artillery barrage going off in the north. Looks like Barton for once wasn't paying attention. And we see that German light artillery wipes them out. A part of me would actually like to see the German light infantry gun make it into the game more directly, or for that matter the heavy infantry gun.
IS-2 here.
Catching the Sturmovik.
Well done, comrades. The point is ours.
And Barton looks to be close to getting another IS-2. The Grenadier squad advancing and caught here by the IS-2 and its 122mm gun. And the IS-2, due to that size gun, actually had a rather slow rate of fire due to the fact that such... Oh! Heavy mortar crew caught on the IS-2. I mean, that thing's just a beast.
Yes, comrade. We are taking losses.
But the IS-2 shell was so big it actually had to be, you know, loaded up in two pieces. First the shell itself and then the propellant, which rather led to a rather slow rate of fire, which could usually be taken advantage of by German gunnery crews with smaller guns, well, less slower munitions, but at the same time lost decent penetration due to the higher velocity guns.
IS-2 here.
So little fun fact there. But a veteran 2 Stug and an almost veteran 1 Panther that might have a chance here, but at the same time, he is now facing a veteran 2 IS-2, which is in its own right a very, very large obstacle. And of course, the Sturmovik really did a number on Strigoi's forces. And then we got a third IS-2. Oh! Stuka got shot down by the 50 cal mounted there. Conscripts advancing with the stolen punch attack coming under fire here from the Stug. Machine gun fire and of course a 75mm gun shredding conscripts. Anti-tank grenade, oh, penetrated. But Panthers ready. Gefechtsbereit. Munitions cache going up. Barton getting ready for the long haul, but looks like he might be making ready for one final blow. 3 IS-2s. That's definitely going to be one hell of a storm of an assault. And there goes, got almost wiped out. Come on, Barton. Push. One IS-2 pulling back, another one moving up. And I think he might have figured out there's a blind spot right around here. Moving in with the IS-2 from the north angle. And there we go. IS-2 can't, Pack can't hit the IS-2. Panther here being pushed away by the emergency 2 IS-2. Oh no, he got stunned, target weak point went off. And there we go, Pack 43 gone. Stug here getting outflanked by the IS-2. Veteran 1 here for the Panther, but it's too late. Oh, the situation is terrible. Other IS-2 moving up. Incendiary armor piercing rounds, but they won't do anything. And there goes Stug down. Pack 43 once more recruit, but once more cleared out as well. Panther almost down, main gun gone. And good night. And game over. A loss to Germany, a loss to the 5th SS Panzerdivision Viking. Faced with heavy Soviet armor, they ultimately crumbled under Barton's tactics. Ultimately, Strigoi held up for rather long, but there were a few flaws again. The Pack 43, I think, was a bit too conservatively placed, which actually allowed, again, Barton to rather sneak in, actually use some of the buildings here for a bit of an advantage here against Strigoi's forces. And, I think he could have used the target weak point on the Pack 43. I don't think he actually got around to that. Otherwise, he was a bit slow on the Panther, and, well, overall, there were a few weak points here and there, which ultimately allowed Barton to creep in with his IS-2s and basically do a very nasty piece of work here. Overall, also good use of his abilities, and Barton pretty much, except for the T-3045, used every ability available to him. The losses were brutal again. There were many times where Barton were close to getting wiped out, but ultimately the IS-2s and the tactics Barton utilised saw him through against Strigoi, who also played well. That MG42, for example, was absolutely devastating. I've never seen an MG42 like that, and certainly if there's anything people are going to pick up from that game, that kind of MG42 usage would definitely be something to learn and pick up on. That was amazing. Otherwise, again, bunkers at the flanks, more mines in the centre, might have had a better chance here for Strigoi, ultimately, though. But, he played well, but ultimately not well enough. There were a few mistakes here, and Barton saw through it with some pretty good heavy armour tactics. I've never quite seen armoured assault doctrine being used like this, and it is definitely, overall, I think, a good game. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you're excited to watch it. If you did want to subscribe, tell your friends. Share it with everyone, even people you don't like. Otherwise, feel free to subscribe, provide comments, send in replays of your own. Feedback is always welcome, replays even more so. This is Imperial Dane saying cheers.